everyone. It's lovely to be here again. How fantastic was that video, by the way, from the Love Our Colleges event and week and wonderful march and campaign you do? Can we just give it a massive round of applause? Welcome to the Association of Colleges Annual Conference and Exhibition 2018. It's so good to see so many familiar faces. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Steph McGovern. I do the business news on Breakfast TV. Girl who gets up at 3:30 in the morning, expecting a bit of sympathy for that, but not going to get it from this crowd. You work much harder than me. And also do shows like Watchdog and the like. Have I Got News for You? I hosted that this year as well. My God. That was... I'm doing it again, though. They've invited me back, which is quite exciting. But yeah, all the media stuff. But as I'm sure a lot of you know, I'm also really passionate about what you guys do. I don't think, and I say this openly all the time, that you get enough credit for all of the hard work you do for students, for local economies, for the national economy, for providing young people with the skills that we actually need them to have for jobs. I talk about this a lot, and I try to put I try to put as much as I can into getting you on the national media, and this year managed to get our first day at the BBC of covering young people opening their results, and older people opening their results of BTECs and Cambridge Technicals and diplomas and everything else. And I have to say, when I first pitched that to the boss of the BBC, one of the head of the 10 o'clock news and various bosses, I was in a meeting talking about impartiality, and it was me and Laura Koonsberg and Nick Robinson and Amal Rajan, and we were all talking about how the BBC could, make sure the audience thinks we're impartial. And I remember saying, and I was thinking, why have they asked for me here? I'm not one of the political people at the BBC. And then the thing I said was, we need to see more relevant people on TV. Then if you see relevance, you get trust, and from trust you get impartiality. Like, did you guys know that 1 in 4, I know you guys know this is me talking to the bosses, 1 in 4 university entrants gets in with BTEC, and they're like, what? And Laura Koonsberg was like, yes, and she really, was there as well, really going, she's right. When do we ever see that on the telly? And so that's where it all came from, this day of celebrating vocational qualifications. Now, the other thing I would say is, when we did do it on telly, the response from the audience was overwhelming. We had so many people who messaged in saying, that's my daughter did that, and she, it's so good to see people like that on the telly. Likewise, my boss, big boss of the 10 o'clock news, was said, right, we're definitely going to do this every year, and we're going to make it bigger and better each year as well. So I need your help with that to work out, A, what day to do it, and B, get in as many as the different types of qualifications on there as possible, because I appreciate there's more than just BTECs and Cambridge Technicals and the like. So it's really great to be back here at this time when I think you are doing a really good job of getting out there a lot more. The Love Our Colleges campaign, I think, I've got my massive badge on, very subtle. And I think all of this that you're doing is really, really important, and it is making a difference. But I know and I appreciate things are tough at the moment as well, and you're working really hard on dealing with, let's face it, ship budgets and, a lot of pressure. And so, well, I say how it is done, so sorry for the bad language. It's a direct quote of myself. And so, I appreciate all that's going on as well. So this whole event is, it's partly a celebration of everything you've achieved, given the pressure you're under. And it's also looking at what the future may hold. So we've got lots of plenaries, breakout sessions, there's various discussions going on, and there's plenty of opportunity to debate the big issues that you're facing at the moment. And as well, this is about support too, support and insights and things you can take back practically to help you in your job. So the theme of this whole event is driving transformation, giving us an opportunity really to look at the ways that colleges are driving transformation, whether it be for local or national economies, communities, and the lives of the students that you serve. It's also a chance to consider the transformations that colleges themselves need to make in order to support students and staff and employees and employers and communities in the future. So we're going to be celebrating the many things you guys do, and I know last night, of course, you had the awards ceremony, which I hear went fantastically, and we had as well the premiere of the ITN productions, which I'll be showing you a little bit later on, a fantastic video, the Learning for Life. And of course, there's the gala dinner tonight, which I'm told you can pick up the tickets for from today from 11. So make sure you get your tickets. Bit of housekeeping for you. You should all have the show guide. That'll give you an opportunity to see everything that's going on. There's also the conference app that's available on all devices. And you can personalise your agenda, see what's going on, message delegates, send in questions as well for all of the sessions that we have. You can send them in either by email or Twitter. So speakers@aoc.co.uk. Or you can tweet them using the conference hashtag AOCConf, so AOCCONF. Or you can just put your hand up and ask as well if you want to do that. We can get a mic to you. A few rules for you. You've got to wear your delegate badges at all times. Put your mobile phones on silent while you're in sessions. In case of an emergency, the stewards will be on hand to direct you to the nearest fire exit. So if you hear an alarm, leave. That's my advice on that front. I'm delighted to say there are more than 60 sector partners and suppliers exhibiting this year as well. So we will hope to get you around as many of those exhibitions as possible, because it's always a good chance to see what's going on out there. And we're very grateful for all of the support, and I'd like to thank them as well. In particular, our headline sponsor, Pearson, and our conference sponsors, Pearson, Dynastics, Mindful Education, NCFE and JISC. So can we give all of the sponsors a round of applause as well? And many thanks also to the NCFE who are sponsoring registration. As I say, you can collect your annual awards dinner tickets from the registration desk starting from 11. Right,